Hi guys, welcome back to Good Home Singapore. I'm Hazel.
I'm Gerald.
And today we're going to be talking about EC eligibility. Gerald, you own an EC, right?
Yes.
What made you want to buy an EC?
Okay, then I wanted to start a family and we are planning and we wanted a home. So there were a few options for us. There was a HDB resale and or a brand new EC and a private condo. So I realized that when I'm comparing between a HDB and a brand new EC, the price gap wasn't so huge as in compared to from a HDB to a condominium. And the good part is that then my income ceiling falls into the eligibility part, and so I'm able to register myself to purchase a new EC. Fast forward today, I'll say together with my kids in the picture, they do really enjoy the facilities and in a secure environment, and it gives me a lot of convenience.
It's true, when you get an EC, you are purchasing something that is between the gap of a condo and HDB, where you are able to enjoy condo facilities at very reasonable pricing. And I think another reason that people get ECs is that so far from what we see, a lot of the EC owners, when they sell upon MOP, they are able to make up to 6 figures profit, yeah?
Yeah, okay. And because of that, right, there is so much perks. The government has put in some red tapes because EC is really one product that is really for family building.
So that's why we are sharing about EC eligibility in this video today. So who can buy an EC? Basically, ECs are a form of subsidized housing from HDB, and also what that means is there is a very strong citizenship ruling on that. So if you are a Singaporean citizen, definitely you are able to purchase an EC if you are able to form a family nucleus. So when we talk about family nucleus, we talk about your public scheme, your fiancé scheme, your orphan scheme, as well as your joint single scheme. So for joint single scheme, it is very similar to HDB scheme, whereby you have to hit 35 years of age as well, whereas for the rest of the schemes, you're able to be 21 years and above. And you are also able to purchase with your SPR, Singapore PR spouse or family member under the family nucleus.
If my spouse is foreigner, I will not be eligible.
Yes, unfortunately, you are not able to buy a new EC, but you are able to purchase a resale EC just like a private condo.
So the next would be your income. So for brand new ECs, your income ceiling will have to be 16,000 and below, and you'll be eligible. If you fall just over 16,000, say you are earning about 17 to 18,000, we can always write an appeal for you to HDB for approval.
Yeah, and that's subject to approval, of course. Yeah, and I mean, when we talk about income ceiling, another thing is if you are a first timer getting EC, you also enjoy grants. So as long as your income is below 12,000, you can enjoy up to $30,000 worth of grants, and of course that is depending on the banding, whether you are between 11 to 12, 10 to 11, or below 10K. The banding of grants is slightly different.
So one of the advantage for buying a brand new EC is they have two modes of payment. One will be the progressive payment scheme, and the other is the deferred payment scheme. So you are buying a private condo today. If you are staying in a HDB, you may be forced to sell a HDB because you do not want to pay the ABSD upfront. For a brand new EC, the advantage is that if you pick up the deferred payment scheme, you are able to transit seamlessly while you're still staying in the HDB and until the day you move into the new EC, without having to pay the ABSD and without having the fuss of needing to sell a HDB right away. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, right, as a second timer, since you have already purchased subsidized housing from HDB, be it from the resale market or as a BTO, basically you are subjected to this thing where we call resale levy, whereby you have to pay back HDB 15,000 to 55,000, depending on the unit size that you bought from HDB or the resale market previously. Also for second timers, or rather for both first timers and second timers, you're also subjected to this thing called MSR. So for private condos, you are only subjected to TDSR. For HDB, you're actually subjected to TDSR and MSR. and one is 55%, the other is 30%. So effectively, what it means is how much money you can loan for your house.
So last thing to note is that if you own a private condo and you want to buy a brand new EC, you will have to dispose your private condo 30 months before you purchase the brand new EC.
So in essence, that's generally EC eligibility. So what we have shared with you is citizenship, age, private property ownership, as well as income ceiling. So these are the general eligibility, and it's generally aligned with HDB guidelines for subsidized housing, except for the income ceiling, which is slightly higher. Yeah.
So in 2022, there will be 3 launches for EC. First would be the Yishun, which they call it North Gaya. Another one would be in Tengah, and also the third one will be in Tampines. So if you'd like to have more information on that, do drop us a note.
So we hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe to our video channel for updates on more content. Thank you for watching Good Home Singapore. I'm Hazel.
I'm Gerald.
We'll see you soon.